Oh, you'll be pleased to know this is the last recording. This is the last recording for the programming section, and it's going to be suitable. The program is going to be suitable for your 10-second dash and also your push or your shunt challenge. And this is what I'm looking for you to do. What you need to do is make sure that you disconnect the LDR. Okay, the LDR is going to be making G1 go high and low depending upon the lighting state. So just disconnect that because we don't want the LDR for either of these challenges. Okay, so disconnect that and then we can start the program. So what am I asking you to do? Well, I'm asking you to start up. I'm asking you to ask the question, is G3 on? So is that button on the left hand side, has that been pressed? If it has been pressed, I would like you to turn the motor on through G0 and the LEDs on, so that's what G2 and G4 for 10 seconds, and that's going to be your 10-second dash. After 10 seconds, I want the motor and the LEDs to go off, and then I want you to go around to the beginning again via this arrow. Here we go, around to the beginning. If you get halfway through your 10 seconds and you realize something's gone wrong and you want to stop if you want to stop the motor, I want you just to put a very simple, I'm sorry this bit's in the way, a very simple program in there, which is a reset, okay, which is a start, is G1 and G3 on? If they're both on, then reset. If they're not both on, whiz back around to the beginning. So there's two different ones there. I will show you, I can show you it. If we just pop onto here, just pop down. I have disconnected. Actually, I don't need to. Sorry, I'm just going to give myself some power, or my circuit some power. And then if I press this one, this goes on for 10 seconds and makes a right old racket. A genie 10 seconds may be a little bit longer than 10, but then it should then turn itself off. But then if I turn it on, and oh dear, something's gone wrong, press both of these and it turns itself off. So if you're good, if you've learnt enough, off you go on your own. If not, stay with me and I will show you how to simply program that. Okay. So here we go, we're off to Circuit Wizard. And first of all, we're going to put that reset program in. So how do we do that? Let's go to the gallery, done this before, in goes the start. If you wanted to rename that, you could. We could name that a reset. What's next up? I'm asking the question, and let's just have a look here. Let's just have a look at this. I'm asking the question, is G1 and G3 on? Up here, yeah. Ooh, there, G1 and G3 on. So let's ask that question. Is it on? G1 and, press it too many times, G3 on. If it is on, down I go right to the bottom, pull out the reset. If it's not on, I'm back round to the beginning. All right, that's our reset. Easy peasy. And the other part of this, all right, we can then just block that up so we don't have to look at that. The next bit will be a second flowchart. We can have two flowcharts with the Genie 08. And the first question is going to be, is G3 on? So double click, is G3 on? Is it on? If it is on, what are we going to put on? Well, we're going to put on our output G0 and the LEDs. And the LEDs, I'm sure you know by now, are 2 and 4, G2 and G4. So that's putting all our outputs on. And how long are we going to put them on for? We're going to put them on for 10 seconds. You can just type that in. Okay, so they're going to go on for 10 seconds. After that, we've got to turn them off. And so our next function will be turning them all off. And that does not need a time control. And then we can pop round to the beginning. What's the mistake? What haven't I done yet? I've asked a question, so I need to know, and that's just going to pop round to the beginning. It's as simple as that. Let's just check it works. It looks good to me. What I'll do is I will download this. So I'm just going to stop that. I'm going to plug in. Let's plug myself in. Let's give myself some power. I'm going to take the motor off for the time being. You can hear that relay popping away. Right, there we go. So connected, run live, accessing, reading. Hear the relay doing something a little bit different now. Okay, running live, brilliant. So back to this. I'm going to take out that Genie plug and play cable. And what I should get is, if I press this one, the motor's not working. Why not? Because it's not plugged in. Off it goes. Should be on for 10 seconds or a little bit less now. There he goes. We should do that again. Off he goes. Let's stop him. Both at the same time. There we are. Hopefully you've done that on your own. If not, follow that program and that will be good for both your shunt and your 10-second dash.